Hello and welcome, this is GG Your Face and I will be talking about a game between MaDFroG and ChewbroCColi. MaDFroG is playing as the red Zerg at the upper left hand corner and ChewbroCColi is playing as the green Terran at the lower right hand corner. The map is Kulas Ravine and I'm really happy I fixed a Starcraft 2 problem even though it wasn't a Starcraft 2 problem. A lot of players are having problems connecting to Battle.net at the moment because I think there is an issue with the connectivity. So if you have a problem where you try to log in and your login screen is frozen or it doesn't even get to the login screen or just completely blacks out, here's what you do. Unplug your internet wire, not right now while you're watching this video, but unplug it later and then start StarCraft 2 and then plug it back in. It should work because I think Blizzard has some issues with patching or something or other, but there is an issue and that's how you fix it. I actually spent about an hour or two patching, reinstalling, patching again. I mean, not patching, repairing, and it wasn't fun, and this command center never looked so glorious. A lot of things look a lot prettier when you don't see them for a while when you want to see them. It's kind of weird like that, and ChewbroCColi is going to be probably blocking off his entrance, and he should be blocking it off relatively soon. Both players are producing nothing but drones and SCVs at the moment, and ChewbroCColi has put down the first barracks at the entrance, and oh man, look at this glorious hatchery. That looks so pretty. Alright, enough of that. Refinery has recently gone up for ChewbroCColi at the lower right hand position with one refinery. We'll see what his idea for this game is. MaDFroG still has not yet found his opponent. He does have one overlord floating in the incorrect direction and he also has another overlord flying to the middle of the map. The reason you want to put them to the middle of the map or closer to the middle is so that you can see if your opponent is taking the Xel'Naga Watchtower, and if you do see them take the Xel'Naga Watchtower, you can see sort of in which direction they came from, and we do see a hatchery going up from MaDFroG. I really like MaDFroG, and I think he really is a little bit stubborn, or at least he really wants to try the double hatchery build, because I've seen him do double hatchery a lot, and he's very, very creative, and we will see ChewbroCColi will see that MaDFroG at about a little bit lower right of the map. I think both players, or at least MaDFroG, will know where ChewbroCColi is, and MaDFroG is coming in. There is a marine that just spawned, and inside the base of ChewbroCColi, he doesn't have too much just yet. Ooh, he does put down the second refinery, and MaDFroG will see that he has a second refinery coming up. An extractor is about to finish for MaDFroG at the moment, and MaDFroG is trying to stay alive just to see what kind of buildings his opponent's going to put down, or has. He probably wants to see an additional barracks or something, but he won't be able to see it. He does not see the barracks or the factory, even though there isn't, but I think that's what he was hoping for. But he did catch a glimpse of that second refinery. That will give him a little bit of a hint of what his opponent is about to do. The spawning pool is about to complete, and the hatchery is complete, and ChewbroCColi is going to be coming in. ChewbroCColi is a player from Denmark, I believe. He has won several of the European Starcraft 2 tournaments, and he's going to check out the double hatchery. I think he doesn't believe it as well. A lot of players who are unfamiliar with MaDFroG will be a little bit confused by his double hatchery build. It's a little bit unconventional, but it does really work well, as MaDFroG is producing 2 queens at the moment. And we see the wall-off is complete with 1 bunker and the factory about to be finished, as well as additional supply depots going up. We do see a roach warren coming up for MaDFroG. Roaches have that +1 range now. Not +1 range, it has a 4 range, 3 in the previous patch, and +1 right now, and a couple of Zerglings are running into the middle of the map. Hellions are being produced, as well as a starport has been put down by ChewbroCColi. No tech labs or reactors just yet for either player, for ChewbroCColi, I mean. And we see one Zergling is going to his Xel'Naga Watchtower, and the other Zergling is probably going to sacrifice himself to check out the front of ChewbroCColi's base, and he will see nothing but a bunker and a barracks. Something he already knew. And we see a tech lab going up for the factory. A lot of players do build a tech lab on the factory, even though if they want it on the starport, because it is easier to lift both the buildings and switch them. That is not what I'm saying that they're going to do in this game, but I'm saying that is a good way to shave a few seconds off your build. A couple of roaches are being spawned at the moment, and these queens are working on the destructible rocks. Very, very good usage of the queens. I think I do like this double hatchery, double queen build, because it does allow more production, and you can pretty much be a little bit more safer with the 2 queens defending, especially against air attacks and harassment. We do see 2 roaches going to be engaging this 1 Hellion, and the Hellion's going to run away. A couple of more roaches coming out, and a tank is currently being produced by ChewbroCColi. And we do see 2 tech labs, 1 for each building at the moment, and we will see a Banshee come out for ChewbroCColi. Ooh, this is coming to a very interesting game, I think. these roaches are attacking the destructible rocks to the side, and he is going to be making the lair tech. The lair tech is about to be finished, actually. And the siege tank is going to start researching the siege mode, while the Banshee is not going to have cloak. I think he has 2 barracks, 1 factory, and 1 starport at the moment. Both players holding each other's Onaga watchtower. We see 1 Zergling here and 1 Hellion here. And the Overlord has started to spread creep. This will delay your opponent from getting... Ooh, and a Baneling's Less is going up inside the base, and another Overlord at the lower left hand position. If we take a look at the unit army count, 53 to about 59, and we see, ooh, you might see ChewbroCColi move out here. He has 7 Marines, 2 tanks, 1 Banshee, whereas MaDFroG has a lot of roaches, and these roaches will be engaging this Hellion, and I think he's going to try to do a little push with the roaches, because his opponent probably does not expect him to have that many roaches, but his opponent ChewbroCColi did see it with those watchtowers in the middle. It looks like MaDFroG is going to grab another hatchery. He's going to be on 3 hatch pretty soon, and I think we see an all-in push from ChewbroCColi. It looks like he has 2 Banshees, a couple of tanks, a lot of Marines, and a lot of SCVs. And I think MaDFroG should catch a glimpse of this with the Zergling, and he should see a bunch of Marines coming out now, and he is researching Centrifugal Hooks and Glimmer Constitution as well as Metabolic. He might want to cancel some of those to get additional units, because I think this is an all-in push, but he doesn't see that there's a lot of SCVs coming his way, so I think he's not going to defend. He's going to bring his roaches and try to counterattack, so he didn't see the SCVs, which would have been really good piece of information. And if we take a look inside the base, he's making a lot of Zerglings right now, and 2 Queens getting ready to get into a fight. And the Roach is already inside the base, taking a couple of SCVs down. Not that much going on inside the base, because he does not have that much units inside the base of ChewbroCColi, and these Roaches are going to be able to get a lot of kills, and we see a lot of SCVs getting in the front. The tanks are getting sieged up. A scan goes off, and ooh, I think MaDFroG is in trouble. He has a lot of Zerglings coming in. He's pulling some drones off the line, but these SCVs are fighting the drones, and they're both getting slaughtered by the tanks in the back, and the Roach is not doing too much in the other side's base, and I think he really needs the Roaches in here right now. And these Banshees are also doing quite a bit of damage, because the Queens are in the back, or the Queens are already dead. And MaDFroG does call GG. Very nice play by ChewbroCColi. Hope you guys enjoy that. Game number 2 will be coming your way. I think MaDFroG did take a lot of the SCVs out, but he couldn't do too much as there is a Banshee inside the base of ChewbroCColi. So see you guys at game number 2.